Hello, hello, hello. It's Dr. Monique Y. Wells coming to you direct from Paris, France. I am the founder and CEO of the Wells International Foundation, and I am here today with the lovely Deborah Harlow, who is WIF's Wells International Foundation, WIF for short. Deb is WIF's um, Donor Relations Manager, Chief People Officer, Chief Marketing Officer, and right side of my body. And today we're going to be chatting about WIF's impending 10th anniversary, which will be happening on October 1st, 2025. And we just want to take some time to have a look back at what has happened over these past 10 years, talk a little bit about what's happening right now, and share a little bit about what is going to happen in the future. Hey, Deb.
Hi, I'm so excited that we're doing this. I can't believe it's been 10 years.
I know, it's incredible.
It's wild. It's wild and wonderful. And so much that we're going to highlight today is going to show all the goodness as well as all the seeds that have been planted for what's to come. So I'm
Mhm.
excited for this.
All
So,
right.
hi, everybody, my role will be to ask some really exciting questions. Some of the questions have come from community members and other things to be able to like really see what's been happening. So, are you ready, Monique, for some questions?
I am ready.
How do you intend to grow the Philadelphia Aviation Project?
Ah, okay. So the Philadelphia Aviation Project um, is a direct result of the three-part panel discussion that we did with Barbara Eubanks and Going Global with Barbara last year. And what we did last year and early this year, in November of last year, we had students from 5 high schools in Philadelphia take a trip to Newark Liberty International Airport, which is where, at that time, WIF board member Anthony Fleet was working as the hub communication manager for United Airlines. And so Anthony was instrumental in organizing this. These kids went up, they got a chance to spend the day just diving into everything United. And United's, I think their biggest hub is actually in Newark. They have 7 hubs in the US, but Newark is their biggest. And so after that, Anthony was able to organize, as a WIF board member, 2 career development sessions that were virtual with a pilot and a flight attendant. These are people of color. And also the talent development director at United Airlines. And from that, we had a couple of students actually reach out to the pilot and to the flight attendant. And we're trying to see if we can get an actual mentoring relationship going there. So we want to replicate that in the 2025-2026 school year. And we want to add a new thing as well. We want to take these students up to New England, to Connecticut, um, to visit the New England Aviation Museum. And all of this is about just encouraging these youth to understand that there are many, many things that one can do at an airline or for an airline. There are many, 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 many professions. You do not have to be a pilot or a flight attendant, although those are the ones that are front and center. But regardless of what you do, when you work for an airline, you have the opportunity, at least I'll say for an airline that flies abroad, you have the opportunity to fly anywhere in the world that that airline can take you at no charge. As long as you can fit it into your schedule, you can fly anywhere in the world for
Mhm.
free as many times as you like. There's nothing,
That's golden.
yeah, yeah. I mean, squarely in fits in with our travel and study abroad strategic focus area, offers up so much opportunity. Um, yeah. And so we're going to grow it in that way. And we are going to replicate, we're going to work on replicating that in Houston, Texas, which happens to be WIF's home area, hometown, if you will. United also has a hub in Houston. And we're making some connections with some people some aviation people in the greater Houston area. And so hopefully next year, this time, we can say that we will have had a pilot event in Houston as well.
I love that. It really has just been mind-blowing to see all of these connections and opportunities and yeah, and to be able to have access, actual access to seeing the world, to seeing new communities, to opportunities that you might not have ever imagined feasible, it's golden. It's really
Yes,
beautiful. I love
yes.
it. Love it.
Hmm.
All right. So, another question for you.
Hmm.
Other than the event that we're hosting on October 4th in Houston, what are you doing to serve women at present?
Okay. Um, well, we are working on, let me go back. Let me go back to 2016 when WIF had what it was its first live women's retreat, if you will, for high achieving women leaders. We called it the LCC workshop. So that was leadership, communication, and what is it? And creativity workshop. We had two of those in Paris, and then we went on to have a much larger conference retreat in 2018. No, I'm sorry, 2019, because we skipped a year, um, called The Successful Woman. And it was all about lifestyle, legacy, and leading by example, which is what the three L's in L cubed stand for. And that was so incredibly powerful. And again, an international audience. And then COVID happened.
Mhm.
And then we lost our momentum. So we've been trying to regain our footing. We've been working at that. We are making steps in increments. And so what we are doing for women at present is we are offering a series of events this year called the L Cubed Alliance Experience. And our theme is Be Your Authentic Self in Business. And we have had several um, online events. The event in Houston is actually part of that, but the event in Houston is special, and I sort of hold it apart because it will be the first time we have met with women live since 2019, since before COVID. It's going to be a celebration of just being able to be together. And it's also going to be a celebration of our 10th anniversary because it will happen 3 days after our anniversary date. All right. But, and so it is part of this Be Your Authentic Self in Business, but I'm holding that apart. For me, it feels very special and just a little bit apart. But we are having 4 mastermind sessions virtually this year. We've had a feminine networking event this year, and we've had a bonus webinar given to us by the founder of Chat Black GPT. And so all of this is about the theme of how being the best of who you are can only magnify whatever it is you're doing in your work, whether you are working for a company, whether you are running your own business, whether you are a public servant, um, whether you run a nonprofit. I firmly believe that the world will be better off if it were run using what I call a feminine brand of leadership, leadership that is based on collaboration and cooperation as opposed to competition. And this is what we are working to bring. We're working to bring this idea to women, expose them to it, have them embrace it, and then start to act upon it in their lives so that they are bringing this new feminine brand of leadership to the world. And so that's what we're doing with women today. And still looking at how it's going to look for 2026, but this live event, I think, is going to be the kickoff of something absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, I love that. And we're also in everything that has happened, we're intimately connected to the real-time experience. So from each of those experiences, the shares, the ahas, the questions, the wants, the wishes, all of that has been like percolating in what we use to be able to create the next experience. These
Yes.
experiences, whether they be virtual or in person or hybrids, have never been created in a vacuum. They've always been created with the community's heart and voice and choice at the center of it, because the community that we work with is in full alignment with the vision and the mission of WIF. And so
Yes.
there's this beautiful infinity loop between need and opportunity that has informed every creation, every iteration, every theme and topic and speaker and all of them. And so it's so beautiful to see how it has evolved and to see the possibility of what's going to come with the kickoff of the 10th anniversary,
Hmm.
and to name to the community, speak up. Let us know what you want and you wish for and you desire. Where are you leaning in and looking for community that sees you, that celebrates you, that honors your voice and your choice? Because
Yes.
that's what we thrive in. That's
Hmm.
what we
Hmm.
actually hold space for. So
Yes.
the invitation is there. It's officially invited for you to speak up, raise your hand, ask what you need, and let us see how we might be able to inform what 2026 and beyond looks like.
Absolutely. And I am very excited about that. Very, very, very.
Me too.
Yes.
We do have a lot of things percolating already. So let's just see if we can get your stuff in there too.
Yes.
I love that. All right. Let's see here. So another question that I have here is, how can someone who hasn't donated yet still engage with WIF's mission?
So we invite any and everyone who is aligned with our mission and our vision and our purpose, um, to just come to the table and say, here is what I can do. Can you use this? So we always talk about time, talent, and treasure. So time, volunteering, always welcome, always welcome. Talent, you can advise us on various things. And treasure, of course, is donation. So all are valuable. And we, again, like to meet people where they are. So if donating is not something that is feasible or comfortable, but you have a wealth of experience in social media or just whatever, you know, trust me, we can use your help. We do a lot with a little.
Mm.
And one of our goals for our second decade of existence
Yoo-hoo!
is to firm up our infrastructure so that we can do even more. We can make even more magic. Um, and so, time, volunteering, talent, advice, if you want to offer services, and treasure. We love cash.
And it does help make all of the things that we are doing that we've talked about actually move forward, those opportunities. I do
Yes.
want to name something that also is kind of like falls in the time and the talent and the treasure. Um, One of the most helpful and beneficial things is helping us expand our ecosystem. So helping spread the word. If you read one of our emails, see one of our videos, watch one of our social media posts or videos, and you're like, that was really cool. I know my colleague at work, my cousin, my auntie, my neighbor, my old teacher actually does the same thing. I'm going to forward it to them. Like,
Hmm.
help us grow our ecosystem by spreading the word of things that really matter to you. That's something that often doesn't get named, but it actually does help because we are a community and we are interconnected. So
Yes.
when you see something that inspires you, one of the biggest talents that you could have is connecting us with people who are doing something similar, might be inspired by it as well, are in the city where the thing is taking place. Don't second guess the power that you have of connecting other people of like mind and making a difference. That actually is really valuable.
It is truly valuable. And thank you for reminding me of that. Um, yeah, be our advocate.
Absolutely. We
Be our
like
advocate.
you're a cheerleader. Help spread the word what we're doing. It
Yeah.
actually makes a big difference for us because there's no way that we would know all the people who might be interested in what we're doing. And so if you are inspired and love what we're doing, you know others who are as well, help spread the word. And or let us know, like, hey, can you be in contact with so and so? They're in this city or they do this thing or uh, they love what this is, let us know. We would love to reach out to people. And we often get those types of emails, and we've built relationships on those as well.
Yes. Yes.
I love it. One last question here.
Okay.
What is one way WIF builds partnerships that ripple out beyond the individuals directly served?
So it's all about connections. It's all about connections. So just we were just saying how important it is for people who have heard of our work or people who have personally experienced it to go out and talk to others and then invite them or invite them to contact us or introduce us to them directly. And just in having a conversation, inevitably, someone says, "Oh, well, you know, so and so would be interested in that. Let me connect you." And so then it ripples out and out and out and out. And I mean, that's it. That's it in a nutshell. Just sharing what we do, talking to people who feel that they can be aligned, having a conversation, and asking if nothing else, if it doesn't seem to come up naturally, just say, well, if you ever know of anyone, if you ever come across anyone who might be interested in this, please let me know. And we've just done so much with that. Um, yeah,
The other thing is we have so many people that when you decide to be present in the Wells International Foundation community, you will never know who you will meet, but I promise you, you will meet people that you want to keep in contact with. We know that people have met because they're in similar cities, they've gotten to know each other. We know people who have worked together because they were at events that we've done. We know people who have been inspired by what other people are doing and it's rippled forward in their own work. So the interconnectedness is an ethos that we stand by with what WIF does. So if you choose to be present in this community, you might be directly or indirectly impacted, but you will definitely be positively impacted for sure.
yes, yes, yes. Beautifully said. Beautifully said. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for answering those questions, Monique. I really appreciate it. And it's so exciting to see all of the beautiful connections and interconnectedness work that is happening at WIF.
Yes. And may it continue.
Absolutely. 10
Mhm.
and more.
10 and more. Yes. So thank you for joining Deb and me for this little question and answer session. I hope you're as excited as I am about WIF's upcoming 10th anniversary and where we're going for the next 10 years. I hope you will be a part of that story, a part of that journey, welcoming you in to the WIF community. Thanks so much.